We're winding down to the final moments of the trade today. Oliver Sloup, Blue Line Futures here with us. Oliver, let's start in the corn market, and we've slowly ratcheted higher here. Now we're up 10 3/4 on the March, 485.5, a new high here. The December up 2 1/4. What do you think?
It is finishing 2020 with fireworks, and it is quite interesting to see. Typically this time between Christmas and New Year's, the news wires start to slow down, the markets slow down, and people leave the office early for an extended weekend. But we're not seeing that play out. The news wires have been very busy, as you're well aware of, over the last week. And last night we got that news from Argentina that they're banning exports until the end of February, which I think was probably getting baked into the cake a little bit in the previous sessions, but really accelerating that momentum higher in today's session, working on our 14th consecutive close. This is extending the longest rally in data back to July 1959. So this is certainly unprecedented, and I'm sure will provide a lot of fireworks to start the new year as well.
Well, there was that U word, unprecedented again. Well, you could almost say the same for the soybeans also. January up 11 1/4 at 13.15. The August up 9. Are you concerned about the length that we have now in this market?
The funds are extremely long, the grain sector, and they've defended that long position really well over the last several months. And we're starting to get to that point where this is starting to feel a lot more like a squeeze. And if you remember earlier in the year in March, when a lot of things were rolling over and falling out of that bed, you felt that squeeze in the markets, and now you're getting this short squeeze here. The CME group is increasing margins that are implemented following the close on January 4th. So some margin call pressure here, accelerating prices higher. Good fundamental backdrop for soybeans. Corn, I'm a little bit more concerned that we could see a little bit of a sharp correction to start the new year. But beans, I think all in all, have probably the best fundamental backdrop of the grains in 2021.
July Chicago wheat up 3/4, 6.28. July Kansas City wheat up 3/4 at 6.06. July Minneapolis wheat is up 2 at 6.10 3/4. December cotton is down 1, but now the March is up 9 at 78.06. Back to that margin increase. You expect the producer to feel much of that, or you think that will shake this market a little bit?
Well, the producers are certainly feeling a little bit of heat right now. If you're a hedger, it's probably all right. Hopefully you're managing risk appropriately. But this move right here is causing a lot of margin calls throughout the industry to go out to producers who have the physical product on the other end. So it alleviates some of that. But still, it's not the most comforting thing to see if you've been short this market more than you should be, oversold your production.
Good point. Okay, more is coming up. Stay with us here on the Market Day Report.